Hi everyone, this is Haley Hart, and I'm going to be doing a screencast to show you how to use your introductory science unit in Buzz. These first science units for kindergarten through 8th grade are focused on the scientific method, and even though I will be showing you a level 9-10 unit, all K through 8 units are set up the same way and have similar features. Think of Buzz as your digital planner. It allows you to organize your resources to best meet the academic needs, interests, and learning styles of your students. These units are available to meet the required standards for science, and you have the flexibility to curate additional resources and load them into your courses. In order to log into the learning platform, first go to your school's Buzz login page. Click on Teacher and log in using your username and password. I will go ahead and click on Science 4, Level 9-10, because as I stated earlier, I will be demonstrating the platform and course setup in this course today. Once you are in the course, you will see a dashboard with 7 options on the left-hand side. In order to edit content as a teacher, you should click on the curriculum map icon. Once you click on the curriculum map icon, you will see this page. On the left side of the screen is the course, shown by the units, with timestamps indicating the amount of time it should take for students to progress through the unit. On the right, you will see detailed information, including the enduring understandings, essential questions, vocabulary, standards, and a short description. You can also click the arrow to the side to access course links. You'll find access to a few things here, including NetTrekker, a search engine for content. Be on the lookout for other course links to be added in the future. While this is the Level 9-10 course, the other K through 8 courses are also set up in a similar fashion. On the left-hand side, you see 5 units. Not every level has 5 units. Some have more, while others have less. We modeled our entire course structure from the Oakland Atlas curriculum in conjunction with the Next Generation Science Standards and the Michigan GLICs. At the top, you have several options, such as to add a unit or to move units up and down. Now I'll show you some of the options you have within each unit. Click on the text to launch the Science Inquiry unit. As you can see from the unit description, this is a project-based learning unit that will take approximately 8 weeks to complete. When you click on the unit, it is going to expand to all of the folders. Personally, I find it helpful to close them before I navigate through. In each of the K-8 courses, each unit has 4 folders that the students will see: Learn, Practice, Assess, and Apply. In addition, there's also a PD folder, which is only visible on the teacher side. Within the first folder in the unit overview, there's an introduction to the unit to hook the student's interest, a description of the final unit apply project, a rubric for grading, and a final apply project template. The students will view all of these folders before they begin working on their learning targets in order to see an overview of the unit expectations. Let's take a look at the final apply project directions so that you can get an idea of what the students are working towards. For the unit apply project for this first unit, students should select one of the questions provided or get teacher approval to research their own scientific question. Then students will walk through each step of the scientific method to apply the skills that they have learned in this unit. In all science courses, it will also be helpful to provide students with a science notebook or booklet to help them collect and organize their learning. Also, don't forget to have your students upload a picture of the final project into their digital portfolio. Now let's take a look inside one of the folders. In order to see a particular item, you should click on the magnifying glass to bring up a preview. I'm going to click on the practice activity, Observing Our Weather. As you can see in the title, there's a message that you need to print the graph for this particular activity, which can be found inside the activity or inside of the teacher resources in the PD folder. Once this window comes up, the cloud with the arrow means that there is something for you to download and or print. This cloud could hold more than one resource item if needed. You will find this feature in other activities as well. You may find lesson plans, useful unit resources, or work samples as some of these items. If you click on the arrow and then the item, it will download the document to your computer. You can then open the document to see the lesson plans for this particular unit. As we scroll down the unit, you can see there are 5 different learning targets the students must master. Each folder has activities loaded, but there's always the option to author or add your own activity to the learning target. Under each apply, the students are then asked to reflect on their learning and to complete a portion of their final apply project. Depending on the level, the students will complete different portions of the entire scientific method, but the final apply project is similar for all K-8 students. Now let's look through some of the teacher resources. Within the PD folder, which is not visible to students, you can see several options. If you click on the folder, it will expand the section to show what else is in it. Within the first PD folder, Year Overview, you will find a pacing guide for the unit. This will give you an idea of how long the student should take to complete each unit in order to finish the course in 1 year. There's also a link for the course standards for K-8 science. This is the first draft of the standards that should be covered in each course. Next, in the Unit and Lesson Plan folder, you will find a unit plan template tracker that teachers can use to plan their units, or it can be modified for students to use to track their progress. Here you will also find any other student trackers created for the unit and any additional unit planning resources. The Template folder will hold any templates needed for this unit. This one has the Science Inquiry template that should be used for the final apply project. The Resource folder holds any printable activities that the teacher will need for this specific unit and other helpful activities or resources. One huge advantage to this new interface of the online platform is the flexibility of its design. It is very simple to reorganize items into a structure that works best for you. You can also indicate whether you want activities to be required for all students or just one of several choices from their menu. Let me know if you would like assistance setting up your course in a different way. This has been an overview of the first unit in the Level 910 Science. Feel free to explore and begin to use this and the following units. Remember, the learning platform works as an excellent planner for you and should be used to meet the needs of your students. This means you can and should add things to your units and customize the options available for your students. Christy Ford and I can plan to work with you at your school whenever you need assistance. If you have any questions, please email myself at hhart@eaaofmichigan.org or Christy Ford at kford@eaaofmichigan.org. We're looking forward to a great year.